With a pretty disappointing season that we just had, in my opinion, I want to be looking forward to Season 4, which is most likely going to be the last season of the chapter, and I'm pretty happy about that because I'm not the biggest fan of this chapter or the map. Anyways, like I said, I want to be looking forward to the new season, so I decided to make the best wish list for Season 4 anyone could have ever created, so I'm going to be going over that in this video. Before the video gets started, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy, and let me know what you think about it in the comments after the video ends. Okay, so starting off with my wish list, like I have said before, I want a better map, and obviously we're not going to get a new map yet, we're getting that next chapter, so I want interesting POIs. I don't want another biome because I think we have enough biomes this season, and I do think that the jungle biome was a little bit underwhelming, and there was a little bit too much going on as well. And also, I hate the Raptors. Take the Raptors out of the game. I don't think they were ever a good idea. So maybe bring back a couple old POIs like Starry Suburbs that we had in Season X, which you can put instead of Slappy Shores, even though I like Slappy Shores. I just feel like Starry Suburbs in that area would be perfect. And like I said, trust me, I like Slappy Shores, but let's switch things up. Next, I think you get rid of some of the jungle biome and put in the middle of the map the legendary Salty Springs, which everyone would love. And if you wanted to put a bigger POI there, then maybe Pleasant Park. Bringing some of these old locations back would make the game even more fun because I think that most of the POIs, except for maybe like Frenzy Fields, Brutal Bastion, and Slappy Shores, are all underwhelming and not really that interesting to me. Another thing I want them to bring back for the map is weather. Yeah, do any of you remember the thunderstorm or the amazing tornado that we used to have? And no, I didn't think so. In Chapter 3, Epic introduced tornadoes, which are amazing, and they destroyed anything in their path, and you can go in that tornado whenever you want. You can use that as a huge launch pad to get to your next location or even to get the circle. This would be an amazing move for Fortnite right now, considering that there's barely any mobility in the game. Epic also introduced thunderstorms where if you would stay in the same spot for too long, lightning would strike it and it would cause a fire. I feel that this would bring more pressure to the game right now, and we barely have any pressure playing Battle Royale since nothing really big is going on when you play anyways. Moving on from the map, I want to talk about the loot pool. Now, the loot pool isn't actually terrible this season. Like I said before, we need more mobility, and all we have for that right now is a grapple glove. A huge suggestion that I have for Epic is to unvault the Rift to Go and bring it back next season. This would be the most perfect mobility item right now that they can add, and I think some of you may think it's OP, and you know, I agree, so I think they should bring it back and nerf the spawn rate. But to make things super spicy, they should have a boss that drops a Rift to Go that's infinite but obviously has a cooldown, similar to the Chug Jug that we had in Chapter 2 Season 3. Anyways, besides mobility, I think that the shotguns are great except for the garbage lever action shotgun. Please take it out. Though, to keep the game more refreshing, vault the Havoc and maybe bring back like the Striker Pump and maybe add a fun shotgun like the Double Barrel or the Dragon's Breath shotgun. And boy, is it time to get some new ARs. Vault the garbage Thermal DMR. No one uses that. Vault the Havoc Suppress. It's not bad, but just hear me out. Keep the MK, but add the Scoped Burst Rifle and just bring back the normal ARs like what the Purple and Gold Scar. Those are just perfect and there's nothing wrong with them. As far as SMG goes, vault the Combat, bring back the P90 maybe, and the Drum Gun to again spice things up. I really do want Epic to spice things up next season. I think that we need it after such an underwhelming season, in my opinion. Like I said, I do think that the JJK collab kind of revived Fortnite at the end of this season, but it's not enough to save it. So speaking of spicing things up, please bring back my favorite weapon of all time, the Heavy Sniper. Please. Even the bolt action would do. Get rid of the stupid explosive hunting rifle. Like, it's so OP. I use it, but it's OP. For heals, I know the Slap Juice Chugs were pretty good, but just bring back the Chug Splashes because those are just like way superior than the other ones. So maybe just swap those two out. Moving on, I really want a great Battle Pass. I will admit, this Battle Pass was kind of mid and underwhelming, just like the season is. I don't have like any collab recommendations for the Battle Pass except maybe Ahsoka, since the Ahsoka show is coming out August 23rd. But we all know Epic can make a great Battle Pass. We've seen it before multiple times, and I do trust that the next Battle Pass will be good. Next season, I do hope that the story develops a lot since it hasn't in a long time. Like, tell us about Geno and the Seven and Jonesy and where they all are right now, because I know Geno's not dead and I know the Seven aren't dead and Jonesy obviously isn't dead either, so where could they be? When it comes to the Fortnite story, Epic is very good at creating entertaining things throughout the season. It's just that they haven't in a long time, and the story is something that myself and others very like and are entertained by. Like, I even bought the comics, and they haven't even dropped any new comics recently, and they haven't done anything to progress the story. It's just kind of like ended right now. While the story develops next season, I want interesting challenges to go on with it. This will make people actually want to do challenges and learn about the story. Finally, and to me the most important thing about next season is going to be the end live event. Like I said before, this is most likely the last season of Chapter 4, so this has to be the most entertaining live event and has to kickstart Chapter 5, which I hope will be super amazing. I have hope. Epic is so good with these live events, but can't have it happen like it did last season. Not a lot of people liked it, and it was very underwhelming, and I was playing with my friend at the time as well. We're like, we really waited this long for this? I mean, look at the Chapter 1 end event, and then look at the Chapter 2 end event. Those were all amazing and so memorable. I have a feeling Epic is going to deliver with the next live event, especially because the feedback with the last one wasn't really that good, and not a lot of content creators liked it either, so like I said before, I am very hopeful that Epic will create an amazing event. Anyways, this is all I want for Season 4, and I really do hope it's going to be amazing. It's going to be Halloween season, I'm pretty sure. And Halloween seasons tend to be hit or miss. What do you guys think, and what do you guys want? Let me know in the comments. Do you agree with what I was saying? And let me know what you think needs to happen next season, or even in Chapter 5. What needs to happen in Chapter 5? Like I said, let me know in the comments, and I hope you all enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching.